Hello, Year 6, and welcome to Lesson 4 of our Destination Reader lessons, all about the story Cloud Busting by Mallory Blackman. I hope you're enjoying the story so far. I know I am. Let's recap. Remember, any words we see in red throughout our lesson today are going to be key words that are very important for your learning. Make sure to take note of these words to make sure you understand them. Anything written in blue will be questions that I want you to think about and answer, and anything in green will be time for you to pause the video and write down your answers in a piece of paper or in your home learning book. Before we get started, please check that you have a copy of the text, a strategy prompt sheet, a pencil, and a piece of paper, or your home learning book. Pause the video now to make sure you have everything you need. Well done. Let's go. Today, we are going to be continuing on reading Cloud Busting. Let's remember what we read yesterday. That's right. Yesterday, we read about Davy. We read about the class bully changing his name. We read all about the first time that the narrator met Davy. I wonder if we'll learn more about Davy today. I remember one of my questions yesterday was, who is he and where did he go? Let's see. Today we're continuing with our strategy, asking questions. How has the asking questions helped you to better understand the story so far? Pause the video now and write your ideas. Well done. Great questions. I think asking questions has helped me to understand the characters so far, because we don't know who Davy is or Mr. Mackey. We don't even know who the narrator is or who the bully is. So asking those questions has helped me to keep those characters straight in my mind. Remember that asking questions is a bit different in Destination Reader because we don't actually give the answers. Before we begin, let's review some vocabulary that we're going to learn today. Let's do my turn, your turn. Our first vocabulary word is narrow-minded. My turn, narrow-minded. Well done. Narrow-minded is an adjective. It's a describing word. It means someone who is unwilling to listen or tolerate other people's views or opinions. Someone who is narrow-minded doesn't listen to the idea of others. Okay. Vocabulary word number 2, knock-kneed. Knock-kneed. Well done. Knock-kneed is also an adjective. Say out loud, what is an adjective? That's right, Year 6. An adjective is a describing word. Knock-kneed means having legs that turn inwards so that even when your feet are apart, your knees are touching. And our last vocabulary word is rhyme. My turn, rhyme. A rhyme is when words have the same endings. Rhyming words are often used in poetry, and we'll see some of that in our reading today. Let's turn to chapter 4 on page 29. I will read, and you follow along with your finger. We'll stop at points to ask questions to make sure that we're understanding the story. Let's go. Chapter 4. Descriptions. The class bully was a mean, mad moron, an insane idiot, a dopey dweeb, a prize poophead, a narrow-minded no-hoper, a hurtful, horrible person. And everyone knew it. Let's stop there. I have a few questions about the class bully. Who is he or her? Why has the author not told us who the class bully is? Does anyone like the class bully? Year 6, pause the video now and write down 2 questions you have about the class bully. Well done. Let's keep reading. We're on the second stanza or verse on page 29. The class beauty was Alicia. Gorgeous, a great singer, a great looker, funny, talented, keen on fizzy feet. Called him Dave. Let's stop there. Alicia. I wonder why the narrator is mentioning Alicia so much in these poems. Remember, he wrote about her in poem number 2, all about Alicia. I wonder why. My second question is, how did Alicia feel about Davy? We know the class bully didn't like Davy. I wonder if Alicia felt the same. Now it's your turn, Year 6. Make sure to use 2 different question words. Pause the video now and write 2 questions you have about Alicia. Awesome job. Let's keep reading, turning to page 30. Fizzy Feet was good and tall, good and skinny, good and quiet, a good laugh, according to Alicia. Good at maths, good at being friendly. Not so good with the class bully, though. Let's stop here. I noticed that the narrator uses the word good 6 different times to describe Davy. I wonder why that is. I also know that Davy is new to the school. I wonder how he feels about his new school, knowing that the bully bullies him all the time. Your turn, Year 6. Pause the video now. Try to use the question words why or how to create questions about Fizzy Feet or Davy. Off you go. Well done. All right, let's go on to chapter 5. Look at this picture. Tell me what you think is happening. I can't hear you, Year 6. Tell me what you think is happening in this picture. Yes, I think the boy on the right is not being very kind to the boy on the left. So I'm guessing the boy on the right is the bully, and the boy on the left is Davy. If that is Davy, he looks pretty sad, so I guess I answered my question from before. How he feels about the new school? Might feel a bit sad. Let's turn the page and read chapter 5. Chapter 5. Poems posted around the school by you-know-who. Ooh, Year 6. That's a really interesting title. Let's stop there. I wonder who is you-know-who? And why are these poems being posted around the school? I want you to read the title of chapter 5 again and write at least 1 question. Pause the video now and do that. Well done. All right, Year 6. Let's get reading chapter 5. We see Scabby Dave how I laugh. He's got legs like a knock-kneed giraffe. And his bum is so smelly it appeared on the telly 'cause he never once gets in the bath. There once was a moron called Dave, who belonged in a zoo or a cave. He had holes in his clothes and snot in his nose, and his eyebrows could do with a shave. Said directly to Fizzy Feet, "You're a big dorkhead called Dave. You're thicker than 12-day-old gravy." Let me start that one again, Year 6. Said directly to Fizzy Feet, "You're a big dorkhead called Davy. You're thicker than 12-day-old gravy. My dog did a poo that was smarter than you. From your breath I wish someone would save me." Oh, that was really mean, wasn't it? Let's stop there and ask some questions about Chapter 5. I wonder, how do these poems make people feel about Davy? They're posted around the school, so I wonder if people read them. Do they feel bad for Davy? Do they dislike Davy more? I wonder. I also wonder, why does you-know-who dislike Davy so much? He's really rude to him in these poems. Maybe they've had a fight. I don't know. Hopefully we'll find out. Pause the video here and write your own 2 questions about Chapter 5. Remember to try to use at least 2 different question words. Well done. All right, Year 6, now you should have a nice long list of questions that you have had while reading Cloudbusting so far. That's the end of our reading today. Tomorrow, we'll continue reading Cloudbusting, and we'll carry on asking questions. My challenge for you today is to create a Venn diagram. Remember, a Venn diagram has 2 circles that connect in the middle, just like the one on your screen. I want you to make a Venn diagram about Chapter 4 and Chapter 5. I want you to think about the writing. How are they written? What did you notice about the stanzas, the vocabulary, the words chosen? What did you notice about the mood or the purpose of each chapter? Have a think, and I would love to see these in an email, on MyUSO, or even just a picture from your home learning book sent by email. Well done today, Year 6, and we'll see you again tomorrow for another lesson about cloud busting. See you later.